review.
Guys, it is time for everybody's favorite segment this week. It is Refin review time. Uh, Daniel, we saw last week on NXT in a match between Jordan Grace and Julia, I believe,
Yep.
and Dallas Irvin, if that is his real name, as you would like to
Hey,
say.
that's my gimmick. Come on now. If Dallas Irvin, if that
Gimmick
is
and
your real
French
name.
make it everywhere.
If that is your real name,
fine.
Dallas.
Fine. Hey, Brian's my favorite Hebner, so whatever.
That a boy.
But no,
that a
man.
boy. You like being employed. You like being employed.
Well, hey, you got.
I'm calling Earl right now.
Well, Daniel just doesn't give a shit, so whatever.
I'm sure he's on speed dial, anyways, Daniel. But no, man.
He's in my favorites.
I will set it up to you though to set up the match there that Da Brewer had there with Julia and Jordan Grace there. I believe it was the main event, right?
Yeah. So just shout out to Dallas what he did. He, I mean, after the suplex, it looks like Julia landed pretty kind of hard on her head a little bit, but what he did was exactly what you're supposed to do. He immediately went in, checked on her ASAP, and made sure she was okay. Blocked Jordan from doing anything else. Probably communicated to let her, hey, checking on her, whatever, and then made sure she was all clear before going further. And that's what you do, guys. You get in there, and we've talked about this many times on the show. You get in there right away to check, and then at that point, it's the ref's call to either call medical, do what you got to do in the match, or step away and not let the other person touch them. So kudos to him. And by the way, also shout out to him. He got to work Backlash and did a great job in that four-way match. And man, some good stuff there. I'm excited. I think it's time for him to get the call, in my opinion, but that's just me. I'm sure maybe others think the same way, but I mean, whoever makes the decision, like, come on, guys, call him up. Like, it's time. He needs to be on the main roster for sure.
I'm just going to say one thing about it real quick, and then
Yep.
we'll move on. Basically, in a nutshell, our pet peeve sometimes, mine especially, is that when they dive in too quick, it exposes everything. Well, you know what? When you see that live like that, and you see them physically land on their head, brother, you got to get in there and do that. And you know what? It looked great. I mean, even though it looked bad for the girl, but it looked great what he did. It looked like it was emergency time. It looked like it was oh shit time. And I thought he did a magnificent job of doing his job. And as Daniel touched on, that is 101. Yep. You want to know what to do as a referee when something like that happens bad? Watch that, because he did perfect. And I have to put him over cahoots to you, Dallas. And as you would say, is that his real name?
No.
Oh, okay. I didn't know. I don't.
If that is his real name.
I don't care what his real name is. He did a good job.
No, you guys are right. Because of all the duties that a referee has in the ring, priority number one is the safety of the talent. So Dallas did a great job. He got in there. I know some people are a little bit, they don't like the fact that referees jump in really quickly when something looks devastating, and there's nothing wrong with that. There's absolutely nothing wrong with that. Better to be safe and check on the talent, because the person you're working with sometimes does not get that vibe and doesn't understand that somebody might have their bell rung.
I watched UFC this weekend too. Didn't they do something similar? Don't the refs usually get in there when someone's they do, because it's
real,
when someone's
absolutely.
hurt. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, you're getting hit in the head. I'm sorry.
Whatever. Yeah, crazy. Anyways.
But we digress.
Yeah. All right, let's talk about something negative.
Yeah.
So Jim,
the ref police were inside of their head.
Oh, you have to send the negative stuff to me. Come on.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Yeah.
Okay. Well, that's your, yeah. I believe this was SmackDown, Brian, last week, is the match with Nia Jax, man. Her finisher, I will say, it's the bonsai drop, correct? That's the old Yokozuna.
It's a great finish. It's a great finish.
Great finish. It's devastating looking. But go ahead.
Go ahead, yeah.
Go ahead, Brian.
Well, basically, in a nutshell, go back and watch Yoko do it, and many others that have done it. Now, I know, really quick, I know there was a knack or nick or whatever you want to call it on Nia that she was hurting people, and I think that Jimmy touched on that episodes ago where she kind of works hesitantly. I think this has a lot to do with that because she needs to jump out and land on the body. And I don't mean viciously. I'm talking about like a Yoko. But when she lands, she has her feet under the ropes, which means it's an illegal pin. And it makes the referee look god awful. So there's nothing wrong with the finish. It just has to be done better. Pull the lady out more and jump out more.
And here's the thing too: if she doesn't,
you got to work the ass. You got to work the ass.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
If she doesn't want to jump out that far, it's okay. Just your legs don't have to be stretched all the way out. Bend your knees, and you're fine.
Right.
Yeah.
Go back and look at the way Yoko did it. When Yoko did it, he sat and he sat cross-armed. You know what I mean? And his knees up, like he was in a seated position.
Yeah.
Simple.
Yeah. Very simple.
Sometimes it's a simple fix, and somebody needs to point that out.
Hopefully, well, I don't know. Maybe it has. We'll see.
And I know she's trying to protect talent, so you can't, make
Well,
but still, you still got to make it look good, and you still got to make everybody in the ring, including the referee, look well as well. Does that make sense?
Well as well.
By the way, speaking of referees, shout out to all the Raw referees. They do an amazing job. Not to say SmackDown doesn't either. It's just that I just wanted to put the Raw referees over. That's all.
He was at Monday Night Raw, by the way, boys. And girls.
Well, let's call it how it is. He was at Raw, but he spent most of the time in catering.
But who doesn't when you're invited, man? Hey, our guest, I got to tell you, when we were up in the media booth, that meal that they put out, that spread, I don't know how much fried chicken I ate that night, but boy.
Oh, we're gonna have to talk about that when we
will.
We'll bring him on. By the way, speaking of food, I think he's probably enjoying all of our food right now in the green room, waiting for him.
Well,
I did
hold on. Let me.
Oh, did you? Okay.
Yeah. Well,
he's
a
body
guy
guy.
there.
So he's a body guy.
Is he?
We'll get grilled then. We got grilled. We got fried. We got it all over there for him.
It was blackened. It may be blackened too.
Wait a minute. How come I never find this stuff?
Cajun?
Well, you need to be a guest and be in the green room.
Oh, is that what it is? Because all I'm getting is the Pepsi and popcorn.